What we're doing today, boys and girls, is we got to take the camper. I'll turn that off. We got to take the camper to a like a weigh scale, I guess. I'm going to a scrapyard. I need to get a weight of the camper so I can get a home build package on it. Let's see how good that is. Oh shit, son. I gotta get the legs off the ground. I totally forgot. The stability legs are on the ground. I just changed the locks this week. I believe that's in here. It's not in here. Okay. The logs I'll move out after. Nope, not what we wanted to do. Well, I got a hammer somewhere. I got a hammer somewhere. I also have channel locks. There you go. That's how you do that. Locked and loaded. Tow haul. We're literally just going right down the road. Camera may have been fucked up the whole time. I hit it. Seems to be fine now. Lots of traffic this morning, goddamn. Also have a suction cup mount that I got yesterday. Gotta mount it somewhere up here. Oh. Up there somewhere to record some good content, of course. Oh, I forgot the lights. God damn it. We're gonna go to the baseball field just so I can hook up the lights and the fucking the trailer brakes. There's people behind me too. I don't know what's with all the traffic this morning, man. Obviously there's somebody walking their dog here, because why the fuck not? Alright, now the lights are on. Lights and brakes. Lights and brakes, lights and brakes. Alright. Alright, boys and girls, I'll be right back. Alright, boys and girls. Gotta drive on the scale. Get to the other side, I gotta unpin on the other side. Then drive back onto the scale with my vehicle. Light's supposed to turn green, boys and girls. So we're gonna unpin on this side, then I gotta drive back onto the scale with the truck only, no camper. All right, I gotta go back all the way around. I gotta weigh the truck. I gotta go back all the way around to get the slip. I'll go all the way around now, and then I'll come back for the camper. That way I don't have to back up the camper in that fucking sketchy fucking pop a tire area. So while I was in there getting the weigh bill for the camper, I guess that guy there on the loader thought that my camper was here to be demolished. He was gonna take it and destroy it. Luckily the guy got on the rail and be like, no, that's a customer weigh in there. The guy just left it there while he's fucking in the office right now. We're not scrapping campers here. It would have been funny. The tally, boys and girls, 3,240 pounds. That's what I expected. Dry weight, empty weight. I could have taken the oh, the lights. The lights again. I could have taken the propane tanks out, but it really wouldn't have made that much of a difference. I don't like how my seatbelt doesn't retract. I'm not a big fan of that. All right, now we go back home, drop off the camper, and then we go to Service Ontario, pay, I believe it's $72 for new plates and new ownerships for the actual camper. This fucking seatbelt, man. Just fucking reel back in, man. What's your fucking problem? God damn it. This takes some finesse right here, boys and girls. This is what separates the boys from the men. Straighten her out just a bit. That should be good. Good yourself. Just a little bit. Okay. Let's go get our driver's license and debit card. Nope. Right there. All right. Debit card, driver's license. That's my snowmobile. The rest of my wood. It's my buddy Dan's property. I don't have room to put the camper on my property because buddy's had a trailer there for 3 years now. Oh fuck, at least 3 years. Rainy day, green light. I'm gonna miss it. Oh snap, snap son. We did it. We gone and done it. We've gone and done it. Goddamn. Oh, I did say I was gonna grab coffee this morning. Ah, I do have change for coffee. Interesting. Oh yeah, we're gonna stop and grab coffee. Oh yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're doing it. I come to this Tim Hortons because it's so much faster. Church.
I can take the order.
Can I get one large double, please?
Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, good things.
Was that a Christmas song I just fucking whistled? Morning. Thank you. Parking here is always a bitch. Literally always a bitch here to park. I'm gonna have to go park down the road over there, like yonder. So that's where the cops park. As you can see, the police van is here. gonna park like right here, like yonder, so. All right. Nope, not park, reverse. I'm gonna park right here. Seatbelt won't retract again. God damn it. Bugs the shit out of me. Alright, I'm not gonna record in there, boys and girls. That is a government building, even though technically by law you are allowed. I'm just gonna leave the camera right there. I'm gonna grab my phone, my driver's license. I need all this paperwork right here. Now, I don't know if I have all the necessary paperwork and if there's information missing out of it. We're gonna find out once we get in there. All right, boys and girls. Welcome back. Okay, it worked out actually pretty good. I'm not gonna show the ownership for it, but I got a new VIN number, new plates for the trailer. Okay, so it's not a home build. All right, guys, so the battery died. I only brought the one battery, and the battery died, and the SD card was full as well. So recap on the video, the total tally is $72. So it cost me $72 at Service Ontario to get new plates, new ownership, which gave me a new VIN number, which I'm not going to show on camera because my physical address is on there, but it gave me a new VIN number, which I have to attach on the frame. Technically it has to be attached on the frame or inside a cabinet or whatever, like on the home build, which is not a home build. So the story behind the trailer, if you're not familiar with the story, if you haven't watched my previous videos, is so the registered owner of the camper was renting out a lot on a campground here in town, and he ended up going through a bankruptcy. So when he went through the bankruptcy, the bank wanted the camper back. Well, whoever financed, might not have been the bank, but whoever financed the camper wanted the camper back. So the owner of the campground was reached out by the bank and said, we're going to come and pick it up. And he said, I seen the emails. He said, it's fine. You can come pick it up, but you're also going to have to pay $1,600, which was the fees for when the guy abandoned the camper, he never paid the $1,600 yearly fees for the lot he was renting. So the bank said, nope, we're not interested. It's going to cost too much money to go get it than the actual worth of the camper or whatever, however it was worded. So anyway, so the guy that sold me the camper wasn't the registered owner. He was just the guy in possession. So there's two ways I could have done this with like registering it under my name. There's only two ways I could have done this. Way number one is the way that I went through is get a home build package, which on my ownership it says make is home and my VIN starts with home. It is a homemade trailer. Completely built yourself. You gotta, well, it's not built myself, but you have to have like the length, the height, and the width. You bring all that to Service Ontario and how many axles and all that, and you give them the information and you get a new VIN number for the camper. The second way I could have done this is if you have a serial number or VIN number on the vehicle already, which I did, but I didn't want to do that. You go to Service Ontario with that number and you ask if there's a lien on the camper. So a lien here in Canada, I'm not sure where you're watching from, but here in Canada, a lien means like, so if I had a lien on my truck, for example, I don't own the truck. The bank owns the truck. If I miss a payment, the truck goes to the bank. The bank can resell it. So on the camper part, if there was a lien on it, if the guy had bad credit, for example, is usually when they put liens on shit, then the bank would have had a lien. So if I go to Service Ontario and ask if there's a lien on the vehicle, they could have said, yes, there is a lien on the vehicle. The lien holder is, I don't know, TD Bank or whatever financial institution. And then in order to get the lien off that camper and insure it or plate it and insure it under my name, I would have to pay out the bank. Reach out to the bank and be like, I bought it from this guy. There's a lien on it, and I'm the registered owner now. How much do you want for the camper? Now, if there's no lien on the camper, the guy that actually declared bankruptcy could have turned. I need a receipt. So if you buy a camper or a truck or a car or a trailer or snowmobile or forward, anything you buy from anybody that is a registered owner through Ontario that has Ontario or anywhere in the world, you need a receipt. You need a receipt or a bill of sale of purchase. So if I would have went to Service Ontario and they would have said there was a lien on it, well, the lien holder would have wanted money for the camper. If there was no lien on it and the registered owner that originally abandoned the camper and declared bankruptcy on the camper, technically, by law, he's the registered owner, which means that I would have had to first of all, find out who the guy is, get in contact with the guy, get him to sign me a receipt or bill of sale saying that he sold it to me for, $500 or whatever, and then I can transfer it into my name. But what if, and that's a big what if, you reach out to the guy that went bankrupt, so the guy lost everything, and then you figure out there's no lien on the camper, the banks don't want it back anymore, and then you reach out to that guy and be like, listen, I bought the camper from this guy. That used to be your old camper. There's no lien on it, but I need you to make me a receipt saying I bought it. The guy could have turned around and just said, no, man, that's my camper. There's no lien on it. He could just, that's my camper, man. You stole it, whatever, right? So essentially the story is, so there was no ownership, and the only way for me to get ownership, which I have in my hand now, under my name, is to get a home build package, which is now legal under my name, which is awesome. I also had to get the weight, which you all know. You've all watched in the video. So just to recap the video, everything is done. It's under my name. The plates are already changed. All the locks have been changed. And the next step, I go back to work on Friday, and now it's just pouring rain outside for the next 2 days, 3 days. Tuesday now. For the next 2 days it's pouring rain, so I can't really do anything. On my next run off, we're gonna fix the roof. We're gonna patch everything up and make sure there's no more water coming into the roof, and then we'll start working on the inside. So anyway, I hope you watched the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you subscribe to the channel. There's going to be a lot more adventures going on with the tent. One, we're still going to do tent camping, and two, with the camper once we have that sorted out and ready to go. All right, so I will see boys and girls in the next video.